3.
Back with you live from Tiger Stadium. The Houston Tigers play Salem tonight in their SCA opener and lose by a final score of 34-17. Jeff McNeil joined by Coach Eric Sloan. Coach, a great start and then not a great so finish from there.
Yeah, we got started out pretty hot, pretty fast. Had a nice return by Dixon there to start the game, and offensively we were able to finish it off and put the extra point through. And I mean, that's something we'd struggled with a little bit. So I mean, it was good to see that. And then that's where assignment football comes in. And,
yeah.
And if you don't tackle the dive, or if you don't tackle the quarterback in option football, they're going to expose that, and that's what happened tonight.
Well, I was going to say, I looking at my stats as I'm sending it up here to the guys at the half, and a bunch of 2s and 3s and 7s and 4s, and then you see a 30 and a 30 and a 55, and I guess it's just that it just takes one time, doesn't it? One breakdown that they bite you.
Yeah, I mean, they just keep gashing and eating clock, and eventually the floodgate opens up a little bit, and then they're off to the races. So I mean, that's the great thing about playing assignment football, but it's also the downfall of playing assignment football, because if you're playing your assignment, it looks really good, and if you fail at your assignment, then you're exposed.
What's your message to your guys tonight when you talk to them in the locker room?
I thought we competed better. Offensively, we were able to move the ball a little bit, 3, 4, 5 yards at a time, and we know that there's not a whole lot of explosiveness with speed or anything like that. So, I mean, that was encouraging, especially. I mean, it's not been very good the last couple of weeks offensively. So, I mean, that was good. We're not going to play any assignment football for a little while. We'll play some teams that do some different things, and we won't face the Veer for a little while. Yeah. So that'll be good. You just got to go back to work on Monday and keep grinding.
Let's talk a little about your offense. I thought you had some success, especially early with some misdirection stuff. Did you purposely put that into the playbook tonight?
Yeah, that was some. I mean, we've done it a little bit. We watched some film and we think we do it okay. We've been searching for answers. We've been watching lots of film and X's and Owen and trying to do something to give our kids an opportunity to be more successful. So that was something we thought, and we had a little bit of luck with it. So I mean, that's something we'll go back to the drawing boards and explore a little more, and hopefully, we can find something else to build off of there.
How about your big package with all the guys lined up right there at the line of scrimmage? Another formation that we saw tonight that you had success with.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things that, we're going to put all our big boys there and guys that have some strength and power, and we're going to try to plug it up. I mean, it's something Thair's done for several years. It's just something we saw on film and was stolen from them over the years, and we're going to try to get a yard out of it, and hopefully our lineman can get a push. And like you saw tonight, Dixon was able to get 7 or 8 yards a couple times, and when that's happening, that's a good thing.
I thought Dixon made some nice plays on special teams tonight, and obviously it set up the first score. But having him out there as a weapon, punt returns, kickoff returns, we've seen him do some nice things this year.
Yeah, Dixon's a great athlete. The last 2 games they haven't punted or kicked it his direction. And I would expect if he continues to do what he did tonight, he's probably going to see less opportunities. But he's a weapon with the ball in his hands. I like the ball in his hands. We give him an opportunity we call the run, but I mean, there's an opportunity to pass there. So we allow him to do some more things just because, I mean, he is a weapon running the football.
Passing game, the final numbers aren't going to be very good as I look at them. We completed 2 and threw a lot of times. Just assessment of the passing game.
I mean, we had some balls that hit us in the hands, and we didn't catch them. I don't know, for whatever reason. Well, obviously, we didn't have that problem in practice this week, but we're going to have to be able to throw the football a little bit just to get people out of the box and allow our run game to go again. Again, we don't have real explosive, fast guys, so we're going to have to throw the short stuff and grind it out and throw some screens and that sort of thing. And that's what we're trying to do tonight. We just weren't able to catch the ball. That's something we got to practice on more.
Did Peyton get dinged up at the end of the second half, or did you just give Dakota a chance there at quarterback?
He got popped a little bit, and I mean, at that point in the game, I mean, I don't know there's any reason to take a chance with him. His neck was a little stiff, so fourth quarter, take the quarter off, and it's an opportunity to give the backup some work. And see what he can do.
Next week on the road at Kabul. Two programs that are pretty similar situations. Obviously, expect probably a pretty good matchup. Your thoughts about going to Kabul next week, and just your thoughts about facing them in Week 4, and what you guys got to do this week as you prepare to go play a road game.
It's they got some speed. They got some young guys that got some speed. Obviously, Kenton Kuntz is a guy that I've known most of his life. He grew up in the same area that I did. I mean, my parents and his family are really close neighbors. So, I mean, I've known him a long time, and some of them other kids down in that area, I've known them a long time. They're going to present some fits that they're just going to line up and run at us. Kuntz did not play over here when they came over the Jamboree. So, I mean, they're going to pose some problems. We gotta go to work and game plan, be ready to go.
All right, we'll see you next Friday, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it. That's going to do it here from Tiger Stadium. Houston Tigers lose tonight, 34-7. Appreciate everyone joining us, and we'll be on the road next Friday night from Kabul.